All right. Good morning, everyone. Uh, this is going to be kind of just a stream of consciousness video detailing out some tips for that trick of the week. I'll try to keep it short, but we'll see how it goes. I might have to edit this down a little bit. So, let's see, get my notepad going here. All right. So, this is kind of a strange trick. It's not what I would call super difficult or anything. It's just really dense and really confusing to learn initially. But once you kind of have the initial steps down, it's really not that bad. Like I said, it's just really dense on your hands. So a little bit longer string is probably going to help, um, as well as maybe a yo-yo with a little bit wider gap, since you're doing some weird stuff with that initial mount. So anyway, get into it here. So for that initial mount, you're going to have that trapeze that is around your non-throw hand there. And you're going to take your throw hand, wrap it around the backside of your wrist. When you do that, the next part is where the mount actually starts. You are going to take your ring and pinky from your throw hand and kind of pull that back string that is around your wrist. You're not going to pull it very hard. It's more so just to kind of separate it a little bit so you have room to undercut the yo-yo. So once you do that, you're going to pull that string. At the same time you're kind of hooking that back string and pulling it back a little bit. Your index is going to go into that loop created by your non-throw hand. You're going to press on the front string coming off your pinky and then undercut behind that string. So you're not actually landing on any strings, you're just creating a loop on the yo-yo and undercutting behind it. So that looks like this. And that is the mount. It's really strange, it's really dense, and it will take a little bit getting used to get it behind that string. But like I said, hooking with these two fingers to pull a little bit more separation there really helps, I find. So the next part, once you've done that, is you're going to notice you have two loops on your index finger, on your throw hand. You're going to take your thumb, and pull that loop that's closest to you up. It's kind of tricky at first. You're going to pull it up and then hook your index finger, pull that front loop through, and then drop off of your thumb. And that's the first of the drops that you have to do there. There's 3 in total. You're going to be dropping off your thumb, off of your ring and pinky, and then off of the wrist on your non-throw hand. So let's see. So we've got the trapeze, got the wrap, you're going to hook, insert your finger there, and undercut behind. Your thumb's going to go under, and then you're going to pull this string through. From there, you're set up to just drop these two on your ring and pinky, curl your non-throw hand in, and then drop off the wrist. And that's going to get you into the first picture, I guess, of this trick. Get this going again. You're going to notice when you're learning this that your yo is going to go off plane a lot when you're doing it slow. It really doesn't do it that much once you get it up to speed, because you're just going fast enough for it not to really do that. So anyways, you're going to go, try that again, do it a little slower. There we go. So you're going to be in that first picture. You're going to kind of pull those top strings taut, and that's what's going to form it. And if you pull it a little further, you'll get that kind of diamond hourglass shape there. From here, this is where another part gets kind of weird. These 2 loops that are on your index fingers, you're going to twist them under and away from you, and then you're going to insert your thumb and middle fingers on both hands into there. You will kind of put the string together and then pull it apart, and you're going to be in this kind of weird bow tie shape. So again, get back to that point. Got the first shape, pull it a little bit more, you get that diamond. You're gonna twist those fingers under, and then you're gonna insert your middle and your thumbs. If you kind of pull it, put the strings together and then pull them apart, it gets them a little more twisted up in the middle, which is what you want. So from this like bow tie shape, you can just kind of let the yo-yo hang. I find it helps to just kind of twist your hands like that, and then you've got that slack loop there. Um, with that slack loop, you're going to throw it behind, and it's going to go 360 degrees, and it may wrap around a little more. It's not a big deal. But from there, you're going to notice you've got three strings there. You've got the middle one attached to your yo-yo, and then the loop going around it. You're going to pull this string on the leftmost side, and that's actually what's going to form the trick at the end. So let's see if we can get to that point real quick. So wrap, hook, undercut, thumb goes under, you're going to pull through, then drop, 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 pull for that diamond shape, fingers are going to twist, and then you insert the other ones. You're going to be in that bow tie. You can kind of do that rotation there, I find helps. Spin that string around and then pull, and when you pull this string, that is actually what's going to make the trick appear. Um, it's pretty strange. It actually getting the trick to appear at the very end, um, and it, oops, um, actually getting the trick to appear at the end and having it be even and not lopsided, I've found is pretty tricky. Well, damn. Uh, but it's kind of one of those things. It's like once you get it up to speed, I feel like the speed kind of helps the picture form at the very end. Um, so let's see. Diamond, hourglass. Yeah, and you'll see that speed kind of helps it form at the end. From there, you can just drop the fingers on your throw hand. You'll be in some sort of green triangle, and then just pop out. Uh, that's about it. Like I said, hopefully my video with vocal explanations in conjunction with the other guy's POV will help y'all kind of get this a little easier. Um, but I'll just go ahead and run it through it one more time. So wrap around, you're going to hook that back string, insert finger, undercut. The thumb is going to go in and you're going to hook this string through, then drop these two fingers, and then drop. And first shape, pull it for that kind of diamond shape, rotate your fingers, and then insert and pull for that bow tie. And throw the string around and pull, and you've got the trick. And then from there, just whatever you want to do to get out of it. He does a bind at the very end, but I'm not really going to go over that. I can make a separate little video if y'all want, but I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Takes a little bit of work to get the slack to actually go, but like I said, if y'all want any tips on that, I can help. So I hope this helps. Yeah, let me know if y'all need any other videos like explaining like specific parts of it, I guess. I will be here all day. Slingshot baby. Adios.